Hello and welcome, my name is Zach Survivor. After playing Zomboid for more than 5 years and having more than 1,000 hours spent on it, I decided to give you guys a small guide. 30 tips that you might or might not know in Project Zomboid, build 41+. If you're feeling risky, it's sometimes easier to loot better buildings in downtown at the start of the game because the zombie count is smaller, and if you get lucky you could get away with fat loot in the first few days. You should always take keys of bigger houses and commercial buildings because you never know when you're gonna find yourself outside trying to get in with a horde chasing you. You can see which doors the key unlocks by hovering on it with your mouse. It will highlight the doors with yellow color. Spears are great weapons. They work like knives but with more range and damage. They may have extremely low condition at first, but after you level up maintenance on level 1 or 2, the spears you make will have almost full durability. If you or another zombie stand on a knocked down zombie, he will not be able to get up, so use this to your advantage when fighting groups. You should always be ready to leave safe houses, cars and loot behind if danger strikes. It won't disappear and it will wait for you there when you come back. Now you probably heard of the official Project Zomboid map. You should definitely use it, but have you ever heard of the density map? It's a map that shows zombie population density. The map may be missing a few red zones, but use it to know zombie count in different areas. I will provide a picture of it on the screen right now. My next tip is to make armor. You can sew leather strips to any clothing and layer it on top of each other. Try to use clothing that already provides protection, like jackets, hoodies, sweaters, denim shirts, jeans, etc. Also get a helmet and boots. Best armor is the firefighter uniform, and with layers it is possible to get 100 protection, even on your arms and body. To make armor you need needle, thread, and scissors to cut up jackets for leather strips. A really important tip is listen. Listening will provide you with information about zombies' whereabouts around you. You can hear them breaking windows, footsteps on glass, door hits, groans, and so on. We are all familiar with that chopper that attracts zombies to you. You can evade them by moving out of the town during that period, and that period is between the 6th and 11th day. So going someplace safe will result with less zombies coming to you and making the situation much easier. After it's done, you can just return and continue your normal survival. By holding your shout button, which is Q by default, you will bring up the animations panel, and there are a lot of interesting ones, so you should definitely check it out. Blood on plants causes them to get sick, so try not to kill any zombies on your farm. Lead them away and take them out there. You should also use the TV. The TV is not only for lore to watch the news. If you tune in on the Life and Living channel, you can watch episodes of the cooking show Carpentry or Dean the Survival Guide to add skills. They play 3 times a day at 6, 12 and 18. After 8 days they stop, so make sure you use those first 8 days. Also, books will boost the XP you gain from it. You can use fences and windows to make zombies fall to the ground and be an easy kill, but you have to watch out for lunges though. It's also possible to use cars, forests and other objects to split groups to fight less zombies at a time. Choose one weapon type and master it for your current character. The more skill points you have, the more damage you deal and faster the swing is. The first 2 levels don't show much difference, but after the 3rd level your character's fighting capabilities with that weapon are much higher, which makes leveling further a bit easier. The axe has received a big nerf after the major update. The swing is much slower and it's hard to fight multiple zombies with it. It should only be used with enough skill points, so if you pick a lumberjack you might be able to fight with it. But I advise you to use axes only for cutting down trees because they are much worse compared to the older builds. You can take a formal shirt for extra ripped sheets when you spawn. It's summer, so you won't be needing it. It's free and it gives you 7 ripped sheets. Walking through woods damages your clothing and jogging can get you scratched. It is possible to pause time while checking containers. Use this when under pressure. The items that you grab will queue, and when you select normal speed, your character will take them. Nobody uses the walk to. Why? Well, you can just use the WSD keys, but not a lot of people know that you can walk to and skip time by pressing F4. F5 and F6 don't work when walking. You can also use skipping time to speed up boring tasks like chopping wood or moving items. You can go to your settings and find this option that enables normal speed after a task is done. So if you skip time and your character finishes a task, the time will be set back to normal. My next tip would be to use a map to organize your scavenging. Mark your safe house, buildings you looted, or your priorities. You can use an in-game map or a screenshot of the official map, and use any editing program. Also, one important note is to make multiple safe houses on the map. This will help you rest and have a safe place to go in case you're in trouble. Pistols have a really small chance of a headshot, while a shotgun can kill multiple zombies with one shot, and long-range rifles have high chance of headshotting, so use them at first to level up. You can press X to rack a firearm, or you can hold R for more options that allow you to insert or remove a magazine or to rack the firearm. Also, a great tip is that you can remove and insert a magazine repeatedly to grind your reloading skill. Noisemakers are usually used to distract the horde, but I use them to disorganize them. I throw it in the horde and I make them split, so all the zombies just disorganize and start splitting up. Then I kite one of them out and just keep killing them like that. Keep a track of your weight and act accordingly, because unbalance will bring easier injury and faster exhaustion. When cutting trees or doing some boring tasks, you can shout to make surrounding zombies come to you so they don't attack you unprepared. Normal berries can be foraged at any level, but superior berries can only be foraged at level 2 and are never poisonous. Jumping over a fence by sprinting has the highest chance of injury. By jogging has lower, but you can just press E and chance of injury is lowest. Injury when jogging only happens if a character is tired, heavily loaded, underweight, overweight, and so on. Thank you all for watching. If you liked the video, if it helped you, leave a like. If you dislike it, dislike. If you have any more questions, post it in the comments below, and I'll see you all in the next video.